Hi honeys, I'm Cheryl Cole. Only joking, it's Hollie Wakeham and you're watching Make Me Up. And today I'm going to show you just how to create this Cheryl Cole-esque makeup look. So for Cheryl's look, her face always looks nice and dewy, so I'm going to be using MAC Strobe Cream. So I'm just going to be using my fingertips to apply this, and as you can see already, everything's starting to look really hydrated and illuminated. Now we're going to add our foundation. For this, I'm going to be using my Makeup Forever High Definition Foundation because Cheryl's skin is absolutely flawless, and this is going to really help to create that look. I'm going to be applying this with my foundation buffing brush to make sure that everything's flawless and there's no harsh lines. So we're just going to apply a little bit of product onto our brush, and then in circular motions we're going to buff this all into the skin. If you need a little extra coverage, you can always wait for that to dry a few seconds and just layer it up. So for Cheryl's cheek, she always has a nice orange peachy colour and it always merges into the skin. This is because she loves using a cream blush. This is by Makeup Atelier and it's in the colour Salmon and it's a beautiful cream blusher. I'm going to be applying this with my Duo Fibre brush by Kryolan, and this is really going to merge the colour into the skin and just make it look really natural and beautiful. So I'm just going to add a little bit of product onto the bristles, and then just smiling, we're just going to add this to the cheek in a circular motion and apply on the other side. Cheryl loves that bronzed face, so to chisel out our cheeks, I'm going to be using Hoola by Benefit. It's one of my favourite bronzing powders because it's not orangey and there's no sparkle to it. With this, I'm going to be applying with a chiselled cheek brush. This is great for hollowing out the cheeks and also contouring the sides of the face and the chin. And then just where we suck our cheek in, we just want to chisel that out slightly with a darker colour. A good trick to remember is by drawing the shape of a 3. So you want to go round the side of the face, onto the cheek and onto the jawline. And a little under the chin, just because Cheryl's jawline is quite prominent. You can even take that down the nose, just to bronze the nose up a little bit. And just lightly dust the rest over the face, because Cheryl loves a bronzed look. Now onto eyes, I'm going to be using my favourite eyeshadow primer. This is by Benefit, it's called Stay Don't Stray. The reason why I love this so much is because it's almost like a concealer for the eyelids. It cancels out any dark discoloration, so you can't see any veins or redness or tiredness, but it also makes your eyeshadow stay on all day without creasing, and it makes the colour look more pigmented. I'm also going to be applying this slightly under the eye because we're going to be putting some under eyeshadow on. For this look, I'm going to be using a shimmery taupey brown colour and a fluffy brush. So we'll just load our little brush up with colour, tap off the excess, and we're now going to sweep this all over the eyelid. Cheryl's known for her brown shimmery eye look, and she has this most times when you see her in the magazines and on the red carpet. Now I'm going to be taking this darker shimmery colour, which is perfect from this Goldwell palette. It contains all the colours that is perfect for the Cheryl Cole look. With Cheryl's eye look, she likes to flick the outer corner towards the outer part of her brow bone. So we're just going to place the product there. I'm also going to take them colours underneath the eye. I'm going to be using this little angle brush and swirling it into the darker colour that we use from our palette. So I'm just taking this product now and we're just going underneath the eye where the lashes are. Cheryl likes to do this to just bring the eyeshadow down underneath the eye, and it also adds to that really nice smoky shimmery look. And we're just going to join that up into the outer corner of the top little flick that we done. Okay, so now we're going to line our rims. I'm going to be using this black kohl pencil. It's by Urban Decay and it's in Perversion and it's 24/7. This means it's going to stay on all day and it's perfect for doing in the rims because it's waterproof. So to do this, you can either pull your lid down like this and just run it across, or another great way is to pull it down, put it on the bottom, shut your eye, and this way if you run it across you're getting the bottoms and the tops. And then do the same on the other side. Cheryl always likes to line the rims of her eyes with a black kohl pencil. So now we're going to take that same eyeliner by Urban Decay and we're going to line the tops of our eyes. We're going to do it in between the lashes on the top and just slightly flick out. This is a really good look from Cheryl and it just helps it to look more smoky and more black. Okay, so now using a fluffy pencil brush, I'm just going to slightly blend that out, just so there's no harsh edges. Now I'm going to curl my eyelashes. I'm using Tweezerman eyelash curlers. A top tip for this, honeys, is to, when you squeeze into the root, push the eyelash curlers in towards your eye. This way you're not going to rip out any of your eyelashes. After you've done that for 5 seconds, we're going to slightly bring the lash curlers out to the middle of the lashes and clamp again. And then towards the ends, we're going to do that again. This is going to create a nice C curve, so there's not a bend in the lashes. Now we're going to add lashings of mascara for that really smoky eye look. I'm going to be using my favourite mascara. It's by Makeup Forever and this is Smoky Lash. So you want to really wiggle the mascara wand on the root of the lashes and then flick up. This way we're going to be distributing lots of mascara and product to the lashes, making them look fuller and thicker. We're also going to apply the mascara to the bottom lashes. So whilst the mascara is drying, we're going to fill in our brows. For this, I'm going to be using my favourite brow product. This is by HD Brows and it's my brow palette in the colour Vamp. This is perfect for Cheryl's look because she does like a nice bold brow and powder just makes it look a little softer. I'm going to be filling them in with my angle brush. So all we're going to do is just load up the brush with some product. I'm going to be using this dark brown colour here. Tap off the excess and then with the natural shape of our brow we're just going to fill that in, going in the same direction as the hair. Now we're going to apply strip lashes. This is the perfect look for Cheryl Cole. We've already measured them and they're the perfect length for my eyes, so there's no need to trim them down. I'm going to be adding my favourite lash glue, which is Duo. And we're just going to apply this straight to the strip lash. If you're not confident in adding your glue this way, you can always add a little bit to the back of your hand and run the strip lash through that. So just taking the inner and outer corner of the lash, we're just going to roll it in a circular motion backwards and forwards. This is going to make the lash become more of an almond shape, so it's going to sit on the eye better. We're going to take our lash and place it down in the middle of our eye. Let it sit there for a few seconds and then we're just going to push the inner and outer corner down with our fingertips. So now that's stuck down, we're just going to pinch the root just to merge the false lash with your natural lash so it looks more natural. So now onto lips. I'm going to be using a lip liner first. This is by Urban Decay and this is in the colour Midnight Cowboy. So all we're going to do is just lightly line the lips just to give them a little bit of definition. And just slightly going out that natural lip line. Then taking a nude lip colour, this is by Kryolan, this is one of their new ranges and this is in the colour LC141. And we're going to take this over the lip liner just so it blends and it doesn't look too harsh. And make sure you get right in these corners. Cheryl loves a nude lip. And this product is just perfect for her look. Now we're going to add some gloss. This is by Barry M and it's the Glossy Tubes. It's a super shiny lip gloss and it's in the number 4. This is a really nice pink colour because Cheryl loves having a pink gloss over her nude lipstick. I'm just going to have this straight from the tube. And there's your completed Cheryl Cole look with a smoky brown sultry eye, beautiful fluttery eyelashes, a bronzed complexion, a perfectly chiselled brow and glossy pink nude lips. So I hope you enjoyed my Cheryl Cole-esque makeup look. Don't forget, you can comment below this video, let us know if there's any little tips or tricks you want to find out or if there's a celebrity style makeup look you want me to do in my next videos. You're watching Make Me Up and I'll see you next week. Bye honeys!